Hi, my name is Steve Goldberg, and I'm going to show you how we can use Google Earth to bring an article to life. So this is an article from the Washington Post not long ago, and Beijing residents are fed up with the government not doing more to combat smog, and you can see some of the smog in here. There's a photo gallery as well, and this was published January 14th, and you can read the beginning of that there. But if you're a student and you're reading this article and you've never been to Beijing, China, it might be useful to pull up Google Earth. So here's Google Earth, and we can type in Beijing here. Go ahead and do that. Beijing, China. And it will take us magically to China. It'll even suggest the Beijing Marriott. They paid enough money to have that happen for them. And so we could put a place mark in here. I'll show you how to do that more in the session. I've already made one, and so I'm calling this Beijing pollution. And there's the link to that article. If I click on that, it would bring it up. And if I were a student, I might write the summary of the main points in here. So there's that. But one of the things that you can do is get a sense of how big Beijing is. So if we go back to this article, if we were to look up Beijing on something like Wikipedia, we can find out that the population as of 2010 was 19.6 million. So that gives us some additional context. Maybe that's something more that we would write about here on Google Earth. Also, as I was looking at this, I said, what is that? That's an awfully big white building, whatever it is. This city. There's a measuring tool on Google Earth here. The city, sort of the main part of it, is 17 miles across. This thing up here is 3 miles long. There's a 3-mile long building over there. What in the world is that? And this is one of the things that Google Earth lets you do is poke around a little bit and see what things are. Now when we come in a little more, you can see the airplanes, and you would know that this is the Beijing airport that was constructed for the 2008 Olympics. And if we continue the Olympic theme, right over here, downtown, well, near downtown Beijing, a little north of the Forbidden City, is the water cube where the athletic events were held, and the Bird's Nest Stadium. And what's sort of interesting here is we can show historical images. And if we go back to about when China was granted the games in 2003, back up one more. 2002, you can see there wasn't a lot here, but there were some people and some businesses around this area. And as we go forward, you can see some construction begin, and people are displaced. As we move into 2005, this whole area is out, and you're starting to see the shape of the Bird's Nest Stadium coming into view. And I'll just click through these a little bit faster. You can see as the games are getting closer. Will they finish in time? Will it be done? And it's pretty close to being done by 2007. And then the next image here is from 2007. That's pretty much done. They're doing a little more infrastructure here, but they have till August of 2008, and you get the idea. And now that looks pretty nice. That's May of 2008, and they are ready, or pretty much so. So that's the sort of stuff that we will be looking at, and we would, if we were working with students, we would go more in depth, of course, into the article. We'd read the entire article and maybe even say, you know what, by Friday it became hard to see the office buildings just down the street. Saturday the smog had reached epic proportions, stinging people's eyes, air quality index levels as high as 500. U.S. experts say anything above 150 is unhealthy, and we're in the hazardous range as well. So the comments that students would write and the summaries would go under this Beijing pollution. If we click on the properties here, the students would summarize the main points here. So hope that gives you a bit of a sense of how we would use Google Earth to bring a news event to life. Thanks for watching.